What's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team RTG, episode number 188. Hope everyone is doing well. Today's episode is once again powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. For those of you that don't know, maybe you're new to the channel or something, every single video I make is always made with the wonderful product line from Elgato. I think they make the best content creator tools in the industry, and you can always find a link down below in my description to the Elgato profile page for myself. You can find out more about what I use and pick up your stuff from there. Thank you once again to Elgato. And getting on into the episode, if you enjoy, you know, there's just a couple things you need to do. Probably just one thing you need to do, and that's just hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 or 2,000 likes on this video. And then if you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. It's free. You can click the little notey bell, and then you'll never miss an episode. So we're going to start today's episode out by opening a pack for something we completed yesterday, which was this objective right here, the Fut Birthday Party. Now, I've already opened up the 5 times, whatever it was, 5 times 85 pack. What we've got left now is this, the 86 plus Road to the Final or Fut Fantasy or Fut Birthday Team 1 player pack, all right? What's that going to offer out to us then? Obviously, one of those things, but are we going to get lucky, or is it going to all have been a little bit sort of not worth it? Well, here we go. I can confirm to you that I got a Fut Fantasy Austrian right wing back from Union Berlin. I got Trimmel. All I hear when I say that name is the L at the end, because what an L that pack is, unfortunately. Now, I'm pretty sure since when he first came out, he's had a +1. Looks different to me. So, yeah, I think he used to be an 86 and now is an 87. So, huge. But, yeah, unfortunately for me, I'm not buzzing about that one. Took like 30 games plus, I think, to unlock that entire objective. So, not super happy about how that's gone down. But I do get a walkout from this 81 times 11. It's going to be David De Gea. I spent 1 token on this, and I am going to continue on down the route of just like the fodder pack related stuff. When it comes to swaps, I've now spent 11 tokens. I'll save up 5 now, I think it is, for a 82 by 20, whatever that is. And then if there's any tokens that I can get after that, like I'm sure I've missed some from being away. If there's any tokens I can get after that, then I will probably just get something like Crespo for 2 tokens or whatever, so that I can shove him into an SBC, you know, just a piece of fodder, that type of thing. So I get a little shick from the player pick, 85 rated. Hey, you take that. I think anything 84 and above in those player picks is considered a dub to me. I also then finished that second offline draft that I was doing on beginner. We got a premium gold pack. We actually got a premium gold players pack this time as well. So slightly better rewards than the last time I played it on the easiest setting. And I actually had a really cool draft. It didn't have much chem, but I was using like Team of the Year icon Ronaldinho and Hullet and Prime Pele, and it was nuts. I had all sorts going on. Just a shame that I was going 5-0 up and then putting my controller down every game because it was on beginner and I was doing editing, so I just left that going on the side. So yeah, it is what it is. But at least I got the objective done, which is this right here, play to ball. We got whatever part that was done. There was loads of parts to that entire objective, but here's the overall thing complete. We do unlock ourselves Footballers Danjuma, which is just like added bonus, I guess. Like I was just doing it because it was an objective that I could tie together with other stuff. Excuse me. Oh God. Not gonna lie, I woke up feeling a little bit ill today. I thought I was all past that. But we may be coming down with some lurgy, which, to be fair, I would expect since I've been traveling and on planes and stuff. And I thought I'd got away with it, but maybe I haven't. But I'm gonna take the in my head, I'm going to look at it like I'm not going to get ill, and then I hopefully won't get ill, right? Eat healthy, exercise, 2 things that I'm not great at, but I'm definitely on on course to do now. I am doing that now. I'm doing something called intermittent fasting. For those of you that, there'll be a lot of you that probably do know what that is, but basically you can eat your meals in between like a window of time, and then there's a larger window of time where you don't eat. So for me, it's like, I think it's like an 8-hour window, so I can eat my meals between like 10 and 6, and then absolutely nothing but water or coffee before that and after that. So I don't know what the science is behind it, but we're going to give it a go. See if we can lose a little bit of the old guts and be a bit more healthy. Anyway, that was a little bit of a life update for you. So look at this, right? I go into Rivals. Because that draft I was playing was on amateur or beginner, it had put all of like the trainer thing back on. So I just paused it to go and turn the trainer off and put time finishing back on. My first opponent quit at 0-0, and I was like, cool, cheers, bro. You had a nice team and you just like wimped out. Not a fan of that. I then score a goal in my next match before it actually pauses to let me turn the time finishing on and the trainer off, as you could see there. And actually, my next opponent quits once I'd gone 1-0 up. So you could kind of gauge like the theme of how people were feeling on this particular day. I'm not sure why, but people weren't sticking around. I don't understand it. And I really hope something can be done. It's a really difficult one. If you think about it logically, right, it's a really difficult position to be in to make a change here where someone gets a win if you quit whilst drawing. By the way, this guy had Team of the Year Mbappe. We played for 6 minutes. He quits at 0-0 and then messaged me saying I was toxic AF. And I'm just like, what? I don't get it. So, maybe that wasn't him. No, he told me to get a life, that guy. I don't know. There was someone else that messaged me, toxic AF. And I'm just playing. Like, I don't know whether or not somehow my account is giving off, like, lag to my opponents or something. But people just weren't sticking around. It was such a weird situation. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the idea of how to actually tackle what happens if someone quits whilst you're drawing thing. Now, the 0-0 ones at the start, they're particularly frustrating because clearly that guy could have just literally given you a win. It would have taken him like an extra 5 seconds, and then we could both go on about our day. He would get the same result that he wanted, and we would get a win, and it's just a little bit of good karma. I prefer that. This guy who quits at 2-2 after 61 minutes, like, what the hell's going on there? I don't understand. I really don't get it, man. Because look, if you saw the stats there, he had more possession, same amount of shots. It was just an even good game of FIFA. And then they get all cocky in the messages, and it's really odd. Some odd behaviour, I'll tell you that for nothing. But if you think about it, like if EA were to give me a win, if someone quitting whilst I was drawing, because obviously the person that quits gets a loss. So effectively, they forfeit the game. And the way we feel hard done by is that we think we deserve a win from that, which technically we really should. But I just think it can be exploited so badly that people would start trying their best to somehow get a person to quit, or like somehow try and like ruin someone's internet so that they get disconnected or whatever. I don't know. I don't understand all of that stuff, but I would just imagine that would be a route that people would go down, and it just to cheaply get their wins or to cheat their way to wins. Whereas another thing that I've seen a lot of the community talk about is maybe if you quit a game, you get like a timeout, or like if you quit, if you quit a game, you get like a timeout. If you're not losing, if you're losing and you quit, fine, you're already losing anyway, right? So you get the loss, the opponent gets the win, and that could work as it is right now. It feels like a little bit of good karma. However, if you are drawing or winning, I guess, and you quit, the people were saying about how you can maybe get like a timeout, that you couldn't go into another match for about as long as that match would have lasted or something. I don't know what the downside to that is. Well, I guess maybe if like the EA servers went down and we all went on and it wouldn't let us play a game for another 20 minutes, but it wasn't our fault, or that sort of thing could be the downside of that. So I guess the easiest thing to do is just kind of leave it as it is. The person that quits gets the loss. the person that gets quit on just feels a bit hard done by, but you kind of get over it after about 10 minutes. Unless, of course, it keeps happening in a row, like how I had it here today. And then you really remember it more and you really get annoyed by it. But, yeah, I'm rambling at this point. This guy had a solid team. Look at that. Unbelievable squad right there. Clearly a very hooked on FIFA kind of player, because I'd imagine there's no way that stuff is all like first owner or anything. He would just be a super hardcore FIFA player. And imagine a FIFA point spender, just because like the likes of Hullet and that are... Isn't Hullet extinct at like 15 mil or 10 mil or something? I don't know. Those Team of the Year icons are hard to come by, so he either got really lucky or is just a super hardcore FIFA player. But I did go 1-0 up, but once I was 3-1 down, I thought, you know what? Fine, see you later. I actually matched up against the guy that I played earlier, and I think I quit when I was 1-0 down in this one. And then he actually quit when I went 1-0 up. So it's almost like honours were shared there, and we graciously sort of appreciated each other. So people like that, I've got all the time in the world for. And as you can see, I'm slowly getting my way up to the 8 wins. I already had 3, so I just needed to work on 5 wins. And I'm not sure I played like... Maybe I played like 1 or 2 full games of FIFA. It was really weird. People were quitting when drawing and quitting when I was winning. It was, yeah. And I guess I was kind of quitting sometimes when we were losing by a couple of goals or something. Because this whole people like leaving whilst we were drawing really got me annoyed. So that's why I just wanted to get these wins over and done with. It wasn't the cleanest of sessions. Wasn't like me playing some absolutely awesome FIFA. I felt like we were doing all right, but I was also making some pretty sloppy mistakes. Like right here, I concede that goal. This guy also had a mega team, by the way. Like Totti, I think it was Totti Benzema, Totti Mbappe, that new Jarzinho, all sorts of absolutely ridiculous stuff. And as you can see, we're doing our best to keep up with him. It's 3-3 against Neves Generator. It looks like he really has had more of this game than I have, and that's fair to say. But I managed to make it 4-3. Good little ball roll scoop by Zidane to get it around the goalkeeper there. Unfortunately, Jarzinho can knock that one into a completely free Benzema. And if he's got Team of the Year version, that is obviously going to end badly for me. But then Drogba does that. What a goal from the Ivorian. He can score from any angle that he wants. And we actually just held on until the 90th minute. But yeah, GG's to that guy. I felt kind of lucky with that one. Looking at my XG to his and stuff was, yeah, maybe I got a touch lucky. But that was my 8th win for the week. And at least I can get rewards for you for like tomorrow's video or something. So it is Rivals Rewards Day for you right now as you're watching this. You can let me know in the comments, actually, what you got from your rewards. Did you get anything good? Any Fut Birthdays or Fut Birthday icons? I'm curious to know. As you can see, we've put Donnarumma back in net, actually, instead of Lafont, because Lafont had a terrible like shots to goals conceded ratio, whereas I've pretty much trusted Donnarumma all FIFA long. He's like my most capped player, so he can just go back in there, and actually it doesn't do anything bad to the chem. Yeah, it makes it as good. We're on 32 out of 33 chem because Pogba is my only player on 2 at the moment. So that's pretty much it, actually, for today. We've got our 8 wins in Rivals, so I can bring you the better rewards in the next episode. Also, tomorrow I need to, excuse me, need to focus on qualifying for the weekend league, because obviously we missed and skipped the last weekend because of jet lag and not being in the country. So yeah, I want to get playing again this weekend. People are talking about like an informed Ronaldo. Wouldn't mind a red Ronaldo, I'll be honest. And whatever else comes in Team of the Week and the promos for the rest of the week, I would like some extra packs, some extra rewards. So we need to get qualified for Fut Champs. Now, if you've enjoyed today, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. I'd absolutely love to see 1,000 or 2,000 likes. That'd be brilliant. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. My links are down below. I've been pretty active on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff. Have a great one, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll be back again tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Peace.